Jennifer Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen, star of Hunger Games. I got to ask you, being a part of any film, and you have some experience being part of pre-existing franchises like X-Men. You know what it's like to have fan expectation, but I got to imagine coming into something that is such a culture phenomenon like Hunger Games must be a completely different experience. What's this been like for you?
Great, because I'm a fan as well. I was a huge fan of the books, and it's exciting to see when you're making something, and then I mean, hype is the worst thing that could ever happen to a movie, and we have a lot of it, so that's a stinger on that end. But no, I mean, it's exciting. People are excited, and that's fun.
Hey everybody, I'm with Elizabeth Banks.
That's me.
How you doing, Elizabeth?
I'm doing so great. Thank you for asking.
Well, thank you for being here. So let's talk about Hunger Games for a second.
Let's do it.
You are very busy. We just talked a few days ago about Man on a Ledge.
That's right. You and I are well acquainted.
Yes, we are. So what was it about the Hunger Games, but specifically a character like Effie, that made you go, yeah, this is something I want to do?
Well, first of all, I love the storytelling in the books. I'm a huge super nerd fan of the books. I was an early adopter. I read them a long time ago. So I was, and I loved the character of Effie. She really drew me in. I think she has an amazing arc, and I just hoped that I could bring something interesting and fresh to this character, and that I would make Suzanne Collins proud. And I hear that she is. So if she's happy, I'm happy.
Well, now, I did want to ask you one of the questions that had come in. Sarah Perrin asked us, for you, knowing how many fans the books have and how much we love the Hunger Games, is it hard to live up to the fans' expectations? Does that add pressure to you?
You know, in the beginning it does, before you get started, because you think about it and you think about how this is such a beloved book and there's so many fans. For me, it's more exciting than nerve-wracking, I think, because I'm always going to go in and do my job regardless of what project it is. And as soon as you get on set, you kind of not forget about it, but it's not the most foremost thing in your mind. The thing you think about the most is giving a great performance and being present in those moments. So the build-up, the anticipation was definitely worse than once we actually started shooting.
Now, well, before we came in here, we got online. We have a couple million followers on Facebook and Twitter, and we asked them if there's anything they wanted to ask you in particular. And Irana Friara asked, to Woody Harrelson, as Katniss's and Peeta's mentor, you had to give them advice for survival. Did you at any time during shooting have a chance to sit down and give advice in acting to Josh and Jennifer?
What's her name again? Ina?
Yeah, Iara Faria.
Iara Faria. Okay, well, Iara, I did not give any advice. That they both seem to be great, capable actors. And far be it from me to try to give advice in that category as well as in the category of how to handle your career. I figured I'd spare them that little tutorial.
Jennifer M. said, for Liam, if the Hunger Games were real, how do you think you would handle it? And which stars in Hunger Games do you think would be able to make it through?
I'd pray to God that I never have to go into the Hunger Games for real, because that seems like a pretty horrible place. I mean, it's not even just the people that can, that you can get taken out by. There's booby traps everywhere, and there's all these unexpected things that happen. So it's I don't know how I would. Fingers crossed I'd make it alive, but it's tough.